That was weird. Okay. Good morning, beloveds. My cat is sitting in the hallway judging me today. I'm not sure what's going on today. We stepped out to go for the walk this morning, and we were pleasantly surprised that it was cool. Because yesterday when we were in for the run, we walked out and went, oh, it's muggy. But today it was cool. And the sky is blue, not a cloud in it. So it is absolutely gorgeous out there. I took a little bit of a detour because I found some flowers that I really wanted to take a picture of. And the sunlight was so bright that I needed my husband to shadow so that I could get a decent picture. So it was interesting. What I love about my neighborhood is that a whole lot of my neighbors have really beautiful flowers. They don't necessarily have great big gardens, but they have little patches, like especially around their mailbox and things like that. They have little patches of flowers. So it's absolutely gorgeous, which is why if any of y'all follow me on Instagram or we're Facebook friends, that you keep seeing these pictures of flowers every day. My goal is to find something beautiful every day, and flowers are a good way to do that. And I love taking pictures anyway. So it's been really fun for me to find ways to take pictures, to find something beautiful. Sometimes they're clouds. Occasionally I've been, it's like, okay, well, cats, because I think my cats are beautiful. I don't know about you. But the sun is out. So it's like Tom, when we went out for the walk, Tom was like, whoa, it's cold. And I said, yes, but the sun is up. So you'll warm up quick. So that was fun. All right. Okay. We are on April 24th for Science of Mind 365. And our Bible quote is from, well, I'm going to try this and y'all shoot me if I pronounce it wrong. Philippians 4:4. Rejoice in the Lord always. And again, I say, rejoice. Okay. This is kind of a long one, so let's see what we get through. We perceive that the universe is a thing of beauty and a thing of beauty of love. I believe that the impulsion of the universe is love and its propulsion is law. And one balances the other. It is inconceivable that it could be otherwise. One is personal, the other is impersonal. It seems to me that we are dealing with something that starts with pure intelligence. When the movement of this intelligence, which we call thought or contemplation, blends its specialization of law through a particular phase or mode of thought, it creates a certain sense of law of its own being out of the law of all being. This law, which we can consider to be the movement of intelligence and creativity, carries with it, by the nature and constitution of its own being, and the being, that's a big B, of self-existence upon which it relies. Everything necessary is necessary to impel and propel itself into action. For us, it will be action through us. Therefore, the law set in motion produces the result. I believe that no matter how much we love, and we do not enough for love is the impulsion, that love alone, as a mere sentiment, will not do anything. I'm going to try that sentence again in a minute. I may try a lot of those sentences again in a minute. For instance, to say God is all there is a statement of conviction, but it is only when we apply our conviction of the allness and the isness of the beingness of this one power that we become the instrument for that with which we have identified the mind. We have these two great realities, identification and instrumentality. All progress starts with thought, and we have no mind that belongs only to us. We are individualized, but we individualize a universal mind. Oh my God! I have no idea what I just read. Good morning, Jane. Okay. Okay, there's a reason why we are called science of mind. And this is it. This reading today is definitely science of mind. Because I just read that whole thing. I have been doing this. Let's see. I think I'm going on 10 years as a practitioner. And I know what he said, but I don't know that I can explain it. So we're going to take a couple of these sentences apart. All right. So he starts off with, we perceive the universe as a thing of beauty and of love. And then he says he believes that the impulsion of the universe is love and its propulsion is law. So our impulse is love, but what moves us forward is the law. The law is the mechanical activity of the universe. But love is what gets it going, I guess. We'll say that. And one of the things that we've always said is that the law is impersonal. The law is going to give you what you ask for if you ask for it with enough feeling. And it can be a positive or negative feeling. It's just got to be a lot of feeling. So that's one of the cautions of when you are asking for things, you want to wrap that in a whole lot of feeling, because the law is going to say yes. The law does not judge one way or another. But if you're familiar with what you resist persists, that's the same thing. It's like you're taking something you don't want and wrapping it in a whole lot of the feeling, and then the law goes, oh, well, I see a lot of feeling there, so obviously you want this. So that's one of the reasons why it's super important to be very careful about negative emotions. That's one of the reasons why Jesse talks about Jesus, when Jesus said, turn the other cheek. It is about a change in perception. It is about shifting from focusing on what you don't want to focusing on what you do. Because the law is going to respond to the emotion. So if you're spitting a whole bunch of negative emotions at something, then the law is going to go, oh, well, there's a whole lot of energy there. Let me go take a look at that. Whereas if you are coalescing a lot of positive energy around something that you actually do want to bring, then the law is going to go, okay, well, there's a lot of energy there, so let's go work on that. So when you are up against something that you don't want, flip that around and look at it and go, okay, well, if this isn't what I want, what do want? It's not that negative emotions, and actually they're not even negative emotions. All of the emotions are human emotions, but it's about what do you prefer and what do you not prefer. And when you're faced with something that you don't prefer, because anger is a powerful, powerful emotion. I'm going to catch the cat before she knocks the phone over. Anger is a powerful emotion, and anger absolutely gets things done. The question is, which way do you want them to get done? I'm very angry about a situation. And if I stay angry about the situation, then the situation is going to persist. But if I am very angry about a situation and I go, but this is what I want, and let me start moving towards that, then there's that power to get it done. Okay, so that's my little thought on that. And then there was another one in here that made me go, okay, in that, it's only 2 paragraphs, and my husband accuses Ernest Holmes of run-on sentences. He loves punctuation, but not periods. So in the second paragraph, or no, he says, for us, it will be action through us. Okay, so Spirit will do for you what it can do through you. Just, we know. Good morning, Peggy. I believe that no matter how much we love, we do not enough for love. Okay, I'm really trying. This sentence does not make sense to me either. Okay, I believe that no matter how much we love, and we do not enough for love is the impulsion, that love alone, as a mere sentiment, will not do anything. Okay. When I was in school, one of the things that they did was, when I was in Buddhism, one of the things that we learned is our tendency to use the word love for everything. We love each other. We love our pets. We love our motorcycles. That was actually the example in the book. Our motorcycles. And we have a tendency to turn love into more of a possession. It's about what the thing that we love can do for us. So Buddhism kind of separates it out a little bit more. And they talk about loving kindness, where love is more about the other than it is about you. And so maybe that's what he's talking about here. If we're just merely using love as a sentiment, it doesn't have the power behind it. So I would say it's love with a little L versus love with a big L. Because what Spirit is what God is love with a big L. And when we are wanting movement, then what we want to do is make sure that we are using love with the big L. Treatment is thought wrapped in feeling. And we want that feeling to be the big L. Okay. I suspect that April 24th is going to be a sticking point every year. Because this one is a wow, science of mind. The last sentence is, all progress starts with thought, and we have no mind that belongs only to us, but we individualize a universal mind. So we're not using our mind, we're using an infinitesimally small portion of the mind. The good news is that means that everything that you need to know is available to you. You just have to be open to it. All right. So, God is all there is. Let's work on our conviction. Let's work on using the big L instead of the little L with love. And let's make sure that we enjoy a little bit of sunshine today. And we'll come back and work on some more Science of Mind tomorrow. Just a heads up, tomorrow is Saturday. I get to go to the park, so bear with me if I'm running a little late. I still have almonds to give to squirrels. So make sure that you step outside today Even if it's just onto your back porch, enjoy a little bit of sunshine and make today the best day that you can. Have a great day. Know that we are with you. Know that we love you. I will be back with you at 9 a.m. tomorrow. It's Saturday. I get to go to the park. And Reverend David will be on with you sometime later today. And then we will definitely be back with you on Sunday for the live stream service with Reverend Jesse. All right. Have a great day, beloveds.